Now moving on to news that's just coming in from Chennai right now. The former Chief Minister and the Interim General Secretary of the AIADMK, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, will be visiting the party headquarters in a while along with senior leaders and the district secretaries. O. Paneerselvam has now filed a complaint with the DGP to not permit EPS into the party headquarters premises as an investigation is ongoing. Now this of course does appear to be the factional fight within the AIADMK taking another turn. We are given to understand that the OPS faction has now filed a complaint over this to the DGP, saying that since there is an investigation that is pending in this case, he should not be allowed to enter. Now do remember that the crime branch, in fact, is conducting an investigation at the headquarters of the AIADMK. Let's go across to Varshini, who's reporting on this. Varshini, give us more details of what's happening now. He was, of course, supposed to visit a while ago, so give us a sense of what's taking place.
Well, if you see, the AIADMK party has come up with their new interim general secretary. As we know, this exactly is the position that this whole tussle is based upon. And after Edappadi K. Palaniswamy was elected as the interim general secretary in the July 11 General Council, on the very same day, there was huge violence that broke out in the headquarter premises, and there was extreme vandalism, which led to the police sealing this entire headquarters office. Therefore, the new general secretary could not come to the headquarters premises, and today, after 72 days, he will be visiting the headquarters in some time, and he will be assuming in his chair, and he will be starting his work as the interim general secretary. And that is why a whole lot of preparations, including music and dance and cadres, hundreds and hundreds of cadres have gathered here to welcome their new interim general secretary. At the same time, the O. Paneerselvam faction, which is definitely not happy with whatever the EPS faction does, have now filed an online complaint with the DGP of Chennai, asking them not to permit Edappadi K. Palaniswamy in the headquarters premises as a CBCID investigation is ongoing. Yesterday, the CBCID police were here, and they were the ones who opened the seal back to start with the investigation. They were conducting inquiries for almost 6 hours yesterday. They were inside the premises, and today now it is opened again, and this is the whole situation that is going on. And O. Paneerselvam faction is definitely not happy with this, and that is why they filed a complaint. But no matter whatever complaint is being filed by the OPS faction, EPS faction doesn't seem to care about it. They are continuing with their plans, and all the cadres have gathered, and all the senior leaders of the AIADMK party are here, and Edappadi K. Palaniswamy will be arriving in the headquarter premises any minute now to start work as the new interim general secretary. And though we know that the Madras High Court has finally given a verdict in favor of EPS, OPS is also moving to the Supreme Court. So this tussle does not seem to end anytime now. But at the same time, the EPS faction has the whole control over the party now, and they will be, resuming their charges as per the July 11 General Council that happened.
Now, Varshini, behind you, we can see a large number of people who've already gathered. Are people from both sides of the AIADMK present? And give us also an overview of the security situation. And I ask you this, given the fact that unruly scenes had actually played out at the AIADMK headquarters in Chennai the last time around that we had such huge crowds.
These are the supporters of Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. They are the cadres who are in favor of EPS being the general secretary, and there is not one OPS supporter seen here. These people have gathered here to welcome their new general secretary, and definitely not from the OPS side. And there is a huge security which is also put in outside the premises, on the roads. The police have been heavily deployed, given that the last time around when the General Council happened, as you rightly mentioned, there was extreme chaos and violence that happened in this very same building. Therefore, police have made sure that they have tightened the security here so that there is no law and order situation that once again arises like it happened the last time around. Therefore, security is also very tight, but at the same time, the number of cadres that have gathered here is also extremely huge, which the last time around was very clearly mentioned by the Madras High Court not to let huge gatherings take place until things sort down. But though the tussle that is still going on has not yet calmed down, the gathering is definitely alarming here. So the police are here to take care of the situation.